Divisibility tests. This divisibility test help us to do the calculations more easy way. We know a particular number is divisible by 10, 5, 2, 3 or 9, 6, 11, etc. Then we can do that calculation work easily. So we can look at that divisibility tests one by one. First one is divisibility by 10. A number is divisible by 10 if its unit digit is 0. Example 70. We can see here unit place 0. 360, 3540, any number, how big or small, if the unit place digit is 0, then that number we can divide by 10 completely. That means when we are dividing these type of numbers with 10, there will be no remainder. 70 divided by 10, we will get 7. 360 divided by 10, we will get 36. Here 354, like the same way. So divisibility by 10, which means any number is divisible by 10 if its unit digit is 0. Next one, 5. Same way. If the unit place digit is 0 or 5, we can see the multiples of 5. Multiplication table of 5, it is going 5 ones, 5, 5 twos, 10, again 5 threes, 15, 5 fours, 20, 5 fives, 25, etc. Look at the unit place digit. There it is coming only 2 digits, 5 or 0. Here 5, 0, 5, 0, like that way it is going on. So the test is any number. A number is divisible by 5 if its unit digit is 0 or 5. 2 digits can come there in the unit place or ones place. So here some examples are given ending with 5 or 0. Now next is divisibility test by 2. 2 means even number. A number is divisible by 2 if its unit digit is an even digit. Even digit, we know that 0, 2, 4, 6, 8. Any one of these digit is coming in the unit place, then that number is divisible by 2. Here some examples are there. How big the number? Look at the unit place digit. The number is big or small. Even if you are writing such 5 digit, 6 digit or more than that, the digits in the number, no matter, that means if the unit place digit is even digit, then that big number or that given number is divisible by 2. Next one, it is divisibility by 6. A number is divisible by 6 if it is divisible by 2 and 3. Two numbers. If the given number is divisible by 2 and 3, then that number is divisible by 6. For example, 18, we can see, or 12, that is divisible by 2. Ending with, now we know that divisibility test of 2. The unit place digit is even digit, then that number is divisible by 2. Also we can see these numbers are there in 3 table, multiplication table of 3. This number is coming. So these type of numbers are divisible by 6. At the same time, if you are taking 15, 15 is divisible by 3 but not by 2. So 15 is not divisible by 6, which means a number is divisible by 6 if it is divisible by both 2 and 3. If a number is not divisible by 2 or not by 3 or by both, then it is not divisible by 6. So the number is divisible by 6, which means both the numbers 2 and 3, that will be divisible by 2 and 3. Now we can look at that. What is the divisibility test of 3? A number is divisible by 3 if the sum of its digits is divisible by 3. For that, first we had to add the digits. Here we can see 375. 3 plus 7 plus 5. What we are getting here, 3 plus 7, 10. 10 plus 5, 15. 15 is a multiple of 3. Or again you can add this. 1 plus 5, 6. So 6 is a multiple of 3, which means this number is divisible by 3. Again here, 4581. First you have to add the digits. 4 plus 5 plus 8 plus 1. 4 plus 5, 9. 9 plus 8, 17. 17 plus 1, 18. 18 is, we know that 18 is coming in 3 table, or if you want to make it again simple, 1 plus 8, add these digits again. So that will come 9. 9 is a multiple of 3, which means that number is divisible by 3. If you are writing another example, here 2 plus, first you have to add, the number is 2341. First you have to add the digits. 2 plus 3, 5. 5 plus 4, 9. 9 plus 1, 10. Again when you are adding, you are getting 1 only, which means this is not divisible by 3. Same way, next one, divisibility by 9. That also same method. A number is divisible by 9 if the sum of its digits is divisible by 9. Here also we had to add the digits. 756. 7 plus 5 plus 6. 6 plus 5, 11. 11 plus 7, 18. Again if you want, you can add 1 plus 8, that will come 9. Or 18 itself, that is a multiple of 9. Here when you are adding 8,000, that means 8,955, add the digits. 8 plus 9 plus 5 plus 5. 8 plus 9, 17. 17 plus 10, 27. 27 is a multiple of 9, or again add 2 plus 7, it will become 9. So we can see the multiples of 9, which means 9, 18, 27, 35, then 36, then 45, etc. Everywhere if you are adding the digits, we will get that is equal to 9. 1 plus 8, 9, 2 plus 7, 9, 3 plus 6, 9, 4 plus 5, 9, like the same way. So a number is divisible by 9 if the sum of its digits is divisible by 9. Next one is divisibility by 11. A number is divisible by 11 if the difference of the sum of its digits in odd places and even places is either 0 or a multiple of 11. For that, an example, we are taking a small number 286. 286. So first you have to put the digits even, odd, like the same way. If you are putting here, starting from unit place, you are putting here, that is odd, even. Once odd place, even place, odd, like the same way. Then find the sum of its digits in odd places and even places. Here odd places sum, which means these two together. 2 plus 6, 8. Even place is coming only 8. Then find the difference of these sums. So 8 minus 8 is equal to 0. If the answer is 0 or multiple of 11, then that number is divisible by 11. For that, another method, put plus and minus signs before every digit, starting from the unit digit and then evaluate it. Same way, we are starting here with plus, minus, plus. If we are putting plus, minus, plus, so add the same way. Positive numbers, 2 plus 6, 8. Here even digit, that means with the negative sign, that is coming 8. 8 minus 8, 0. Another example here, we can take 61,809. 61,809. According to this, put plus and minus signs before every digit. So here this is plus, minus, plus, minus, plus. Or this the previous method, that odd digits, odd place digits or even place digits. Odd place digits is we are taking as positive. Odd place means 1, 3rd digit, 5th, 7th, like that way. Even means 2, 4, 6, etc. From right side to left. We can write odd, even, odd, even, odd, even, like the same way, or put plus, minus, plus, minus, plus, like that way. Whatever we are doing, take the odd place digits together and even place digits together, add that, then find the difference and check that difference is coming 0 or multiple of 11. Now we can look at this one. When we are taking odd place digits, that means 6 plus 8 plus 9. So 6 plus 8, 14, 14 plus 9, 23. It will come 23. Same way, take the even place digits 1 and 0. 1 plus 0, 1. So 23 minus 1, difference of the sums. 23 minus 1 is equal to 22. We know that 22 is a multiple of 11. Multiple of 11. 2 into 11 is 22. Which means 61,809 is divisible by 11. Here we can see another example. Ones, tens, 100, 1000, 10,000, lakh. So 3,28,105 is the number. First we are going to put plus and minus signs before every digit starting from the units digit. That means starting from here plus, then minus, again plus, minus, plus, minus, like the same way. Now look at that. Find the sum of all the plus sign or odd place digits. And also find the sum of all even place digits. So when we are taking the sum of all odd place digits, your odd place digits, which means 2, 1, 5. So 2 plus 1 plus 5 is equal to 8. Even place digits, which means with a minus sign, 3, 8, 0. So 3 plus 8 plus 0 is equal to 11. Then find the difference of that. 11 minus 8, 3. Which means it's not 0 or a multiple of 11. That means the given number is not divisible by 11. Here they have taken all together. In place of that, this will be more easy. Take the positive sign digits together and negative sign digit together. Add that, then find the difference of that. If the difference is 0 or multiple of 11, then that number is divisible by 11. Otherwise, that number is not divisible by 11. Now look at the table. You have to check that the given numbers, these are the numbers. The given numbers are divisible by 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, etc. So we have to check all the divisibility tests. Now 2, divisibility test by 2, which means the unit place digit is even digit. Here 0, 0 is an even digit. So we can put tick mark. That number is divisible by 2. Then 6, that also even digit. 5, odd digit. Unit place digit is odd, which means that number is not divisible by 2. 6, even digit. 0, even digit. 4, even digit. 6, even digit. 0, even digit. 9, odd digit. So that this number is not divisible by 2. Next, divisibility test of 3. 3 means we have to add the digits, and then if the answer is a multiple of 3, then that number is divisible. Now first one is given here, the answer 1 plus 2, 3, 8 plus 3, 11, which is not a multiple of 3, so no. Here 9 plus 9, 18 plus 0, 18. 18 again we can do, that is 1 plus 8, 9. So we can put tick, that means that number is divisible by 3. Here add the digits, 1 plus 5, 6, 6 plus 8, 14, 14 plus 6, 20. 20 is not a multiple of 3, so not divisible by 3. 275, 2 plus 7, 9, 9 plus 5, 14. 14 also not a multiple of 3. Here 6 plus 3, 6 are there. So 6 3s are 18. 18 plus 8, 26. 26 also not a multiple of 3. Here 6 plus 3, 9. 9 plus 9, 18. 18 plus 2, 20, 21. 21 is a multiple of 3. 4 plus 2, 6. 6 plus 9, 15. 15 plus 7, 22 plus 1, 23 plus 4, 27. 27 is a multiple of 3. 2 plus 8, 10. 10 plus 5, 15. 15 plus 6, 21 is a multiple of 3. 3 plus 0 plus 6 plus 0, that means 3 plus 6, 9, it's a multiple of 3. 4 plus 0, 4. 4 plus 6, 10, plus 8, 18, plus 3, 21, plus 9, 30. That also a multiple of 3. Next is a divisibility test by 4. By 4, which means you have to look at the unit place digit and tens place digit, both. If that number is divisible by 4, then the given number also divisible by 4. Here the answer is given, that is wrong. This number is divisible by 4. So yes, you have to write here yes. 128, we know that when we are dividing by 4, in 12 3 times, in 8 2. So 32 will be the answer, which means 128 is divisible by 4. Now here look at that ones and tens place digit together, 90. 90 is divisible by 4 or not, that first we have to check. Here 1, 10. Then 10 is not divisible by 4, so that big number also not divisible. Here 86, that also not divisible by 4. 75, odd digit, anyway that is not divisible by 4. 86, 86 also 8 is divisible, then 6, there were 2 will be the remainder. So 86 is not divisible by 4, so the big number also not divisible. Here 10, not divisible by 4. 14, no. 56, yes. 1 time 16 is the remainder, that also is. So 56 is divisible by 4, which means 2856. That big number also divisible by 4. 60, that is divisible by 4. 39, odd digit, so not divisible. Next, divisibility test of 5. You have to look at the unit place digit, that is 5 or 0, then that number. Here 0. So that is divisible by 5. No. Here 5. Yes. This one no. Here 0. Yes. 4. No. 6. No. 0. Yes. 9. No. Then by 6. 6 means 2 and 3. Then only that will become by 6. So first you have to look at the even digits. Then look at by 3, which means add the digits. This already we have done here. So easily we can put here by 6 by looking these two columns. By 2 and 3, the number is divisible. Then that number is divisible by 6 also. Here no, no, no. This one is. This is. This also is. Here also is. This one no. So, no, that means you have to put with cross. Same way, next by 8. A number is divisible by 8 by checking the 3 digits, ones, tens and 100. All 3 digits is divisible by 8. Then if the big number, the number also we can divide. Now first one it is given here. Yes. Next number 990. We have to check that 990 is divisible by 8 or not. And then put tick mark. Tick or cross mark for if it is not divisible. So when we are checking that last 3 digits, ones, tens, 100, we can see here the result is like the same way. In this number, that 856 is divisible by 8, so 2000, that big number is divisible by 8. Next is 9. 9 also the same way. Same as 3. Add the digits. 1 plus 2, 3. 3 plus 8, 11. So no. Next 9 plus 9, 18. 18 is a multiple of 9. So yes. 1 plus 5, 6. 6 plus 8, 14 plus 6, 20. No. 275. 2 plus 7, 9. 9 plus 5, 14. No. Here 6 plus 6, 12. 12 plus 8, 20. 20 plus 6, 26. No. Here 6 plus 3, 9. 9 plus 9, 18. 18 plus 20, 21. 21 also not divisible by 9. Then 4 plus 2, 6. 6 plus 9, 15 plus 7, 22, 23, 23 plus 4, 27. That is divisible by 9. 2 plus 8, 10, 10 plus 5, 15, 15 plus 6, 21. 21 is not divisible by 9. 3 plus 6, 9. So that is divisible by 9. Here 4 plus 6, 10, 18, 18 plus 3, 21 plus 9, 30. 30 is not divisible by 9. Next one, 10. 10 means easy one. The easiest divisibility test. Look at the unit place digit. If that is 0, then you can put yes. This one yes. Next one no. 275 no. 6000 that is no. This one yes. No. No. Yes. No. Then 11. Here we have to do the calculation work. Put plus, minus, plus. Add the plus ones. 9. 9 minus 2 is coming 7. So that is no. Next, plus, minus, plus. 9 plus 0, 9. And then minus 9, 0. So 0 or multiple of 11, that will be divisible by 11. Here plus, minus, plus, minus. 6 plus 1, 7. 8 plus 5, here 7, and 8 plus 5, 13. 13 minus 7, 6. So that not a multiple of 11. Here plus, minus, plus. 5 plus 2, 7. Then minus 7, 0. So that is plus, minus, plus, minus. 6 plus 6, 12. That minus 6 plus 8, 14. So the difference you have to no need to look at the sign. Find the difference of the numbers. Difference of the sums. So 12 and 14, 2. Which means not a multiple of 11. Here plus, minus, plus, minus, plus, minus. Like the same way you can do the rest. So we can see the table like the same way. We can complete that. So divisibility test by 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9, 10 and 11. Here we have done. And by using these tests or these clues, we can check the given numbers are divisible by these numbers, digits or numbers. So that will help if we know the divisibility test. This will help when we are doing the calculation work. On the first site itself, we can find out that number is divisible by 10 or 11 or not. Like the same way all these digits. So divisibility test is important to do the calculation work. That will help us to make the calculation work more easy. Figure it out, page number 126. First question, find without dividing whether the following numbers are divisible by 9. So using divisibility test, we can check the given numbers are divisible by 9 or not. So divisibility test of 9, which means first we have to add the digits in the number and check that sum is divisible by 9 or not. So first one, 123. Add the digits, that means 1 plus 2 plus 3. 1 plus 2, 3, 3 plus 3, 6. 6 is not a multiple of 9. So we can write not a multiple of 9, which means 123 is not divisible by 9. Next number, 405. Add the digits 4 plus 0 plus 5. 4 plus 0, 4. 4 plus 9. 4 plus 5, 9. So, which is divisible. Next number, 8,888. So, when we are adding this, 8 plus 8 plus 8 plus 8. 32. 32. Again, if you want, you can add 3 plus 2 is equal to 5. So, not divisible by 9. Write that, not divisible by. This is not divisible by 9. Therefore, the given number 8,888 also not divisible by 9. Next number, 93,547. Same way, add the digits. 9 plus 3 plus 5 plus 4 plus 7. Here we are getting 28. That is not divisible by 9. Last number here, 3,58,095. Add the digits, 3 plus 5 plus 8 plus 0 plus 9 plus 5. All these digits when we are adding, we are getting that is equal to 30. That again not divisible by 9. Therefore, the given number also not divisible by 9. Second question, find the smallest multiple of 9 with no odd digits. We know that the smallest multiple of 9 is 9. 9 is the first multiple of that number. Then multiples of 9, we know that start 9 table, 9, 18, 27, 36, etc. It is going on, and then when it comes, look at here, the question is with no odd digit. Everywhere one odd digit is coming. So if we are taking after that 999, then 100, 108, there also 100 and all the numbers 1 will be there. So there also we will not get any even digit multiple of 9. Then we can start with 200. So like the same way with the 200. So we start with 207. That is a multiple of 9. Then it is coming 216, etc. Here everywhere one odd digit is coming. If we are continuing like the same way, we can see that 288, when it comes 288, that is divisible by 9. At the same time, all the digits even. So 288, all the digits are even. Then add the digits. 8 plus 2, 10, 10 plus 8, 18, which means divisible by 9. So the answer is 288. The smallest multiple of 9 with no odd digits is equal to 288. So we can write in sentence, the smallest multiple of 9 with no odd digits is 288 according to the question. Third question, find the multiple of 9 that is close to 6000. We know that 6000 close to that. 6000 when we are adding 6 plus 0 plus 0 plus 0, that means 6 itself. So the number which is a multiple of 9. So we need 3 more. We are taking 6003 and adding the digits we will get 9. So 6003 is the number which is the multiple of 9 that is close to the number 6000. So we can write therefore the multiple of 9 that is close to the number 6000. To the number 6000 is 6003. Fourth question, how many multiples of 9 are there between 4300 and 4400? Multiples of 9. So look at the table and look at the numbers after 4000. 4300, which means 4 plus 3, 7. We need multiple of 9 means 2 more. So the first multiple of 9 after 4300, that will be 4302. How we are checking that? 4 plus 3, 7. 7 plus 0, it will come 7 itself. But multiple of 9 means we need the sum as 9. So if we are putting 2 in the unit place, 4 plus 3, 7, 7 plus 2, 9. So the first multiple of 9 after 4300, that is 4302. Then the next number, just add 9 with that. 4311, then 4320, etc. Like the same way. Now here, between 4300 and 4400. So just before, here 4 plus 4, 8. Here 8 is coming the sum. So we have to minus 8 from 4400. So we will get the number 4392. Add the digits, 4 plus 3, 7, 7 plus 9, 16, 16 plus 2, 18. That is divisible by 9. So this is the number just before 4400. Here when we are adding 8, it will come, and that is 8 is extra. So just subtract that 8 from this number. We will get 4392 is the last number. It's a multiple of 9 before 4400. Now we have to find out how many these type of numbers are there in between 4300 and 4400. For that, the last 4003 number, that means 4392, that minus the first number 4302, that divided by 9. So here we will get, when we are dividing that as, first we have to, that now plus 1 we have to check. So when we are subtracting 4392 minus 4302, we will get that as 90 by 9 plus 1. So 90 by 9, which means 10 plus 1 is equal to 11. That means the multiples of 9 in between 4300 and 4400 is 11. So we can write therefore the multiples of 9 between the numbers 4300 and 4400 is, or are 11. So multiples of 9 are 11 in between these two numbers. Digital roots. Take a number, add its digits repeatedly till you get a single digit number. This single digit number is called the digital root of the number. Here the example. First we are adding the digits 4 plus 8 plus 9 plus 7 plus 1 plus 0 in this number. So when we are adding, we are getting 29. So it's a 2-digit number we are getting as the sum of the given digits in this number. And then again we have to add 2 plus 9, 11. Again we are getting, say, 2-digit number. Add once more. 1 plus 1, 2. So 2 is the digital root of the given number for like 89,710. So same way here, between the numbers 600 and 700, which numbers have the digital root 5, 7 and 3? We can check that. Now here we can see that the digital root 5, the numbers between 600 and 700. So we are starting with the 600. 600 when we are adding 6 itself, no. 607, that also will not come. Next is 608. 608. When we are adding this 6 plus 0 plus 8 is equal to 14. Again adding 1 plus 4 is equal to 5. That means digital root of 608, that is 5. Again we have to continue, keep on checking all the numbers. Next we are getting 670. So 6 plus 1 plus 7, which is equal to 14, and 1 plus 4 is equal to 5. Another number here as the sum we have to get. That means digital root as 5. So next we are getting 662. 6 plus 6 plus 2. That also 14. When it comes 14, we will get again, when we are adding the digits of that, it will come 5. Another number what we are getting, 689. So 6 plus 8 plus 9, which is equal to again, that means 23 it will come. And 2 plus 3, that also it will come 5. So these are the numbers between 600 and 700 with digital root as 5. Now next one, the same way we have to check the digital root as 7. So like the same way we can find many numbers in between 600 and 700. Next few examples with the digital root as 7. The numbers between 600 and 700. 610, 619, 637, 73, etc. Here also add the digits, and if you are getting a 2-digit number, again add the digits. And finally, what we are getting a single digit sum, that as 7, then we can consider that as the digital root of 7. Digital root of that number as 7. Next part, that is by 3. That also same way. Here are some examples: 606, 615, 633, 678, etc. So when we are adding the digits, here 6 plus 7 plus 8, 21 we are getting. Again add that, 2 plus 1, 3. Here 633, 6 plus 3 plus 3, that is 12. So again add that, 1 plus 2, 3. So if you are getting single digit sum, that is 3, then we can say these numbers digital root is 3. Here the question, write the digital roots of 12 consecutive numbers. Consecutive numbers means continuous numbers. What do you observe? So here we can take any number, any continuous 12 numbers, 3-digit number, 4-digit number, or 2-digit number, anything. Then we saw that the digital root of multiples of 9 is always 9. So we can take the number from 100 to 112. Consecutive numbers means continuous numbers. Here we are taking from 100. For our convenience, it is easy to calculate, or you can take any 12 continuous numbers, consecutive numbers. 100. Digital root means add the digits, we will get 1. 101, 102, 103, etc. up to 112. 12 consecutive numbers, so up to 112. Now the digital root 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Here we are getting 10. Digital root means if a 2-digit number sum, again we have to add 1 plus 0, 1. So it's after 9 it is repeating 1, 2, 3, 4, like the same way it is repeating. So we can write the conclusion, the digital roots repeat after 9 numbers. It's repeating continuously. Here the part, the digital root of multiples of 9 is always 9. Yes, if you are taking 27, 27 is a multiple of 9. And its a digital root 2 plus 7, 9 itself. Another number 405. It's a multiple of 9. Its root is coming 4 plus 0 plus 5 is equal to 9. Another example 45. It's a multiple of 9 and then digital root means 4 plus 5, that also 9. So we can write here the digital root of multiples of 9 is always 9. This is the digital root of multiples of 9 is always 9. We can take any number. 90. Digital root, it will come 9 plus 0, that is 9 itself. Another multiple is 99. 9 plus 9, 18. Again 1 plus 8, it will come 9. Add the digits. So finally we will get 9, which means the digital root of multiples of 9, that always 9. Now find the digital roots of some consecutive multiples of 3, 4 and 6. Here the digital roots of some consecutive multiples of 3 are 39, 42, 45, 48, 51, 54, 57, 60, 63, etc. These all multiples of 3. Now look at the root, digital root. 3 plus 9. So 3 plus 9, it will come 12. Again when we are adding 1 plus 2, it will come 3. Here 42, 4 plus 2, 6. Here 9. 48, 12 it will come. Again when we are adding, that will come 3. Here 5, 6. 5 plus 4, 9. 5 plus 7, 12. Again when we are adding 3, here 6, here 9, like that way. So we can write the digital roots of consecutive multiples of 3 are 3, 6, 9, 3, 6, 9, again 3, 6, 9. It is repeating like the same way. Now when we are checking the same thing, consecutive multiples of by 4. So digital root of consecutive multiples of 4 are, we can take the same way the number 32 is a multiple of 4, then 36, 40, 44, 48, 52, 56, 60, etc. These are the multiples of 4. Now we have to check the digital roots of this number. 32, 3 plus 2, we will get 5. When we are adding, we will get 5. 3 plus 6, 9, 4. 4 plus 4, 8. 4 plus 8, 12. 12 again when we are adding, it will come 3. 5 plus 2, 7. 5 plus 6, 11. 11 when we are adding 2. 6. etc. So we can write the digital roots of consecutive multiples of 4 are 5, 9, 4, 8, 3, 7, 2, 6, etc. Similarly, we have to check with 6 also. Now by 6, digital root of till here, that consecutive multiples of 4, the answer is we are getting like the same way the digital roots is going on. Next one, digital root of consecutive multiples of 6 are. So multiples of 6, any continuous multiples of 6 you have to take 30, 36, 42, 48, 54, 60, 66, etc. Then look at the digital root, which means add the digits. 3 plus 0, 3. 3 plus 6, 9. 4 plus 2, 6. 4 plus 8, 12. Again when we are adding, 1 plus 2, 3. 5 plus 4, 9. 6 plus 0, 6. 6 plus 6, 12. When we are adding, 3. Now we can see the numbers it's coming 3, 9, 6, 3, 9, 6, etc. So we can write the digital roots of consecutive multiples of 6 are 3, 9, 6, 3, 9, 6, etc. Here the next question, what are the digital roots of numbers that are 1 more than a multiple of 6? 1 more than a multiple of 6, what do you notice? Try to explain the patterns notice. The digital roots of the numbers that are 1 more than a multiple of 6. We know that multiple of 6, if we are taking 36, 42, then 48, then 54, 60, 66, etc. These are the multiples of 6. Then here 1 more than that multiple of 6. So in place of 36, 36 plus 1, 37, 42 plus 1, 43, 49, 55, 61, 67, etc. Which means the numbers that are 1 more than multiple of 6. Then check its digital roots. So 3 plus 7, 10. 10 means 1 plus 0, it will come 1. 4 plus 3, 7. 4 plus 9, 13. 13 when we are adding again 1 plus 3, that means 4. Then here 5 plus 5, 10. It will come that as 1. 6 plus 1, 7. Here 6 plus 7, 13. Again that will come 4. So here we can see 174, 174 it is repeating. So the digital roots are 174, 174, etc. This is a puzzle. I am made of digits. That means this locker is made with the digits. That lock is made with the digits. Each tiniest and odd. The smallest odd number. No shared ground with root 1. How odd. My digits count, their sum, my root, all point to one bold number pursued. The largest odd single digit. The largest odd single digit, that is 9. The largest odd single digit I proudly claim. What is my number and what's my name? Now here my digits count, their sum, my root. So if you are putting the numbers, (11) 11 lakh 11,111. It will come 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 ones. So we can see here my digits count, that is coming 9. 9 ones are there. Their sum, when we are adding, that also we will get 9. And largest or odd single digit, that is 9. Tiniest and odd digit, that also 1. So we will get the number. What's my number? That means this one. 11 crore, 11 lakh, 11,111. Figure it out. Page number 131. The digital root of an 8-digit number is 5. So 8-digit number, and when we are adding the digits, the digital root we have to get 5. So we can find, we'll get many numbers. Just take the first number itself, the smallest 8-digit number, that is, we can put 8 and 7 zeros, and the digital root is 5. So we can put here 6. So when we are adding 8 plus 6, it will come 14, and 1 plus 4. So the digital root is 5. So we can mark that as 8 plus all the zeros, that no need to write it. So 8 plus 6, it is coming 14. Again, when we are adding 1 plus 4, it will come 5. So the digital root is 5. Then what will be the digital root of 10 more than that number? So whatever the number, that plus 10. So we can put here 8 and 6 zeros. And 6 is the number. That number plus 10, 10 more than 10. So it will come 8 and then 5 zeros and then 16. Now here add the digits again. So 8 plus 1 plus 6. We are getting 15. Again add the digits. 1 plus 5, it will become 6. So the new number, that means 10 more than the digit root as 5, that number, then the digit root of the new number, it will become 6. So the previous it was 5. So if you are adding 10 more than that, or if you are adding 10 more than that, it will come 6. So we can write that the digital root of 10 more than a number with the digital root 5. So 10 more than the digital root 5 number. Then that new number's digital root is 6. Second question, write any number. Generate a sequence of numbers by repeatedly adding 11. Can write any number, then add 11. Keep on adding with 11 that time, each number. What would be the digital root of this sequence? Sequence means continuously we have to write that. Keep on adding with 11. Sequence of numbers, share your observations. So we can take start with any number. Now for example, if you are starting with 40, we can write the first number as 40. And 40 plus 11, 51. Again, when we are adding 11, 62, 73, 84, 95, etc. Like the same way it will come. So write at least 9, 10, 11 numbers like the same way. Now we have to find the digital root of these numbers. Here the digital root 4 plus 0, 4 it will come. 5 plus 1, 6, 6 plus 2, 8, 7 plus 3, 10, and when we are adding 1 plus 0, 1, 8 plus 4, 12, 12 means 1 plus 2, 3, then 9 plus 5, 14, 14 again when we are adding 1 plus 4, 5, here 1 plus 6, 7, here 1 plus 1 plus 7, 9, 1 plus 2 plus 8, 11 again when we are adding 2, here 1 plus 3 plus 9, 13, 13 when we are adding 4, etc. It is going on like that way. Now we got that first number, digital root again 4. So we can see the digital root, it is going 4, 6, 8, 1, 3, 5, 7, 9, 2, then again starting with the 4. So the sequence starts repeatedly after 9 steps. We started with 4, 6, 8, 1, 3, 5, 7, 9, 2. Then again 4 is coming, which means it's continuing, repeating that. Third question, what will be the digital root of the number 9a plus 36b plus 30? digital root we have to find. Here a and b can be any digit. So this number we can write as 9 into, here a plus 36, 9 when we are taking out, it will become 4b plus this 13 we can write as 9 plus 4. This we can write as 9 plus 4. 9 plus 4, 13. So 9 we are putting inside and that 4, remaining 4 we are putting outside. So we can see here 9 into 1 bracket. So whatever the number inside the bracket, that is a multiple of 9. We know that multiples of 9, the digital root of multiples of 9 is always 9. That we can write here, the digital root of multiples of 9 is 9. So 9 into this number, same multiple of 9. So this part, its root, that will be 9. Then what is remaining there? Just 4. So 9 plus 4, we will get that as 13. And its digital root, 1 plus 3 is equal to 4. So we are getting the digital root of the given number as 4. So for that, what we did, first we split this 13 as 9 plus 4 and 9 as common from these numbers and remaining this 4. And digital root of the multiple of 9 always 9. So that plus 4, when we are doing the simplification or adding the digits 1 plus 3, it will come 4. So we can write the digital root of the number, the given number 9a plus 36b plus 13, that is 4. Fourth question, make conjecture by examining if there are any patterns or relations between the parity of a number and its root. Parity of a number and its root. We can take any pattern there, any number and its multiple. For example, if you are taking the digit 8 and its multiples, 8, 16, 24, 32, then 40, etc. It is going on like that way. Now look at the digital roots of this number. Digital roots. 8 is 8. Here 1 plus 6, 7. Here 2 plus 4, 6. 3 plus 2, 5, 4, etc. It is going on. Now we can see this even digit, then odd, even, odd, even, odd, like that way it is going on. So we can see that the digit root, it is going on. That pattern is coming even, odd, even, odd, even, odd, etc. So we can write here digital roots of this number. It's coming 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, etc. And its parity, even, odd, even, odd, even, odd, etc. Now the second part of the question, the digital root of a number and the remainder obtained when the number is divided by 3 or 9. So the same number we can take, that is the pattern is 8, 16, 24, multiples of 8. 8, 16, 24, 32, 40, etc. and divide by 3. So the remainder what we are getting. When we are dividing 8 with 3, we will get remainder 2. 16 divided by 3, remainder 1. 24 divided by 3, remainder 0. 32 divided by 3, remainder 2, etc. So here we can see the remainder is coming 0, 1, 2 order. 0, 1, 2. Same way when we are dividing the numbers by 9. Same pattern, 8, 16, 24, 32, 40, dividing by 9, the remainder it is coming 8. 8 divided by 9, it will 0 the quotient and 8 is the remainder. 16 by 9, 7. So 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, etc. So when we are dividing the pattern by 3 and by 9, the digital roots, not the digital roots, the remainders are coming the different order, the pattern we can see here.